What's going on, YouTube gang? Well, gaming is fun again, guys. After months of boredom and lackluster releases, we finally got a solid set of games released that have been not only taking my time, but my money too, bro. These companies are currently in my wallet, taking my dollars.
How much we got?
What do you mean?
Don't play with me, Jasmine, the money. How much we got?
We don't have any money.
Bruh.
But you know what? I'ma let it rock.
Shut up and take my money.
Cause today I will be dropping 5 games you should be playing to finish off 2022. Top 5, let's get active. Alright gang, so starting off with the big dog at number 1, let's talk about the masterpiece that is God of War Ragnarok. My god, that game just slaps, bro. It hits different. It's a certified banger, there's nothing else to say. God of War Ragnarok is an action-adventure game developed by Santa Monica Studio. It dropped worldwide on November 9th, 2022 for the PlayStation and the PlayStation 5, marking for the first cross-gen release in the God of War series. It's the 9th installment in the series chronologically. However, I would say you only really need to play 2018 to get into this game. It gives you a little backstory for what you're expecting in the new game. Playing 2018 is kind of like having a fire appetizer before the full course meal, if you feel me. The story continues on from the previous battles between the God Killer himself, Kratos. That man is a savage, bro. Like we gotta speak on that man. I might do a vid just on that man, bro, because he be snapping for real. But anyways, the story continues on with Kratos and his son Atreus as they take on the dickhead gods of the Norse pantheon. And yes, these gods are dickheads, but hey, you gotta play the game to find that out, alright? Just know that this game is packed with great cinematic storytelling, fun engaging combat, and some emotional undertone that really struck a chord. Like, this game really had me feeling like I was losing my son emotionally, and I don't even have a son, so that says a lot.
What do you want?
You know what I want, Charity. I'm here to pick up my son. Hey, son. All right, I'm out.
This game is just a visual marvel as well. Like, this game is a bad bitch when it comes to graphics, bro. Like, you be staring at that shit and you be feeling like you're looking at a real person, all right?
We should probably exchange numbers.
Okay, I'm a 10, you're a 4.
So I ain't even gonna beat around the bush. This is a must grab for the end of 2022. This is a masterpiece. If you have the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 4, this is a must cop, no cap. Coming in at number 2, we actually have an old release with a brand new coat of paint. That oldie being The Witcher 3, and its highly anticipated next-gen update that brings the 2015 fantasy RPG into the modern console and PC generation. This update comes with a lot of new features, including many quality of life improvements such as a quick sign casting option, an improved map filter that allows you to hide stuff like the annoying question marks. Many of the changes are actually taken from popular mods, including the full Combat Rebalance 3 mod that makes combat much more satisfying, upgraded 4K textures, high-resolution character models, better cutscenes, and much more. I think it's great that they're taken from the modding scene, as I feel like these are the people who keep games alive, specifically older games. And I love when companies work with modders to improve on the game instead of, you know, dropping lawsuits and trying to get rid of people who are improving their own game. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rockstar, but whatever. Also added is ray trace global illumination and ambient occlusion. Additionally, PC players with compatible hardware have an additional option to turn on ray trace reflections and shadows. However, there's a lot of issues with that as of now. Like, I have a 3090, I could hardly even play with the ray traced on. But honestly, playing with it off, it doesn't harm the experience. I feel like it's still a great experience, so either way. Foliage visibility range, terrain quality, water quality, detail level, the list just goes on and on. These are all new things added, jam-packed into this new update. For players who have never played Witcher 3, this is definitely the time to jump in and experience what this world has to offer. So this is definitely a cop going into the end of 2022. Next up at number 3, we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Like its predecessor, this game takes place in a realistic and modern setting, which I personally prefer over the old style gunplay that we got in Vanguard. Like, I cannot play with those old guns, bro. Like, I just can't do it. Some key highlights for this year's new edition of COD include very smooth gunplay compared to previous years. This might be one of the best feeling gameplay experiences to date. The class systems are also solid this year, with weapon tuning coming in as a welcomed addition. There's also a ton of fun game modes to jump into and try out, and pretty much has something for everybody to get into. And that's pretty much all I really have to say about COD. I mean, it comes out every single year. We pretty much know what to expect, but this year, It's a pretty good experience, and I would say it's a good cop for the end of 2022. Coming in for the number 4 spot, we have Evil West. I actually did a recent video explaining why this game is a game changer for the industry, and if you want to go check that out, be my guest. As one of the last agents in a top secret vampire hunting institute, you are the final line between humanity and a deep-rooted terror that now emerges from the shadows as you rise up to become a Wild Wild West superhero, eradicate the vampire threat, and save the United States. This game is just good old-fashioned fun with bloody violent content and fun technical mechanics that offer a fuck ton of ways to kill some filthy creatures and vampires. Like, you really be smoking these creatures. Like, you be smoking on Vampire Pack, bro. This game has a lot of nostalgia to it. It reminds me of a lot of 360 era games, but it's definitely a good way to just shut your mind off and have a great time. Like, you're gonna have a blast, bro. Finishing out the top 5, we have a controversial title. That's right, Gotham Knights. This game has a lot of mixed reviews, with some hating its guts and wanting to spit on the disc, while others truly enjoy the experience. So I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate with this, but hey, I don't give a fuck. The game focuses on the characters Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, and Red Hood as they attempt to restore justice to Gotham City during a period of decline in the immediate aftermath of Batman's death. Even with the bad reviews that I'm sure your favorite YouTube dropped after flash running through the game in like a night just to get the review out before anyone, I still suggest this game as it's a good time, especially with co-op, where you can just fuck around with your friends during the holiday and just run around as a vigilante in Gotham. Like, it's lit. Bruh. We really just dead ass. We're really giving it to that nigga. Pause.
Where's the nah, no pause.
No way, yeah.
Hey, yo!
Is that a real vigilante?
Yep, that's me. I'm him. In no way is this game perfect or even close to Arkham series, but it's still a blast with cool customization, fun beat-em-up combat, and some moments of deep character development when it comes to the young knights trying to recover after the loss of their mentor. Some performance issues are definitely present in this game. However, the game is not completely broken, and if you're just looking for a fun co-op game to play with friends and just fuck around, then this is probably the game for you.
You gotta click A.
I am.
I don't know if you're doing that.
Oh, I think it's because I was moving this. Why he stuck his tongue out like that? Why he stuck...
That was a John Cena.
Also, if you're a fan of the characters, definitely cop this, all right? But that'll do it for this top 5 video, and I hope everybody's finishing up 2022 with loved ones, happiness, and of course, great gaming. I'm Bizwar, and I'm off this.